but this is a battle-tested bunch, and they figured to be one of the teams to beat moving forward. So let's go now to Detroit, Michigan, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
We're underway here. Fields the football at the 3. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
Quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
He's into the open. Manziel's going to give himself up here and slide the play to an end.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit.
2nd and 2. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37. Press coverage all the way. The Dolphins from the 37. And at the 37, he'll be brought down. Setting the lineup for the offense today, a future Hall of Famer at tight end is Antonio Gates.
It was awesome last year to see Antonio Gates back to 100% and running routes down the field and just abusing linebackers and safeties. Still one of the best tight ends in the NFL.
Oh, and almost picked off that time. One player to watch on that defensive front by way of Oregon State is Stephen Paella.
Yeah, you always need big guys in the middle, and you put him in there, he can stop the run, he can occupy blockers. He's a valuable asset to any defense.
The Dolphins will line up. First down markers right at the 47-yard line. 3rd and 10. Williams takes down the quarterback.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
Set up return. Here he goes. And a run back of about 4. The Lions have it at the 24. The Lions now move the chains. First down at the 35. He's taken down at the 35. He is one of the most dangerous wideouts in the game, Sammy Watkins.
Well, in 2014, he learned a lot about the NFL and how to be a better wide receiver. Look out, this guy is going to be awesome this year.
2nd and 9. Outside now on the toss. And he gains maybe 3. After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. The Lions will look to get to the 45 to pick up a first down. They're going to run it on the toss. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
The Lions offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
He'll have a chance for a return. They'll mark him at the 28. That return's good for about 9. The Dolphins stalled on their last drive, forced a punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
They'll run it off the toss. The Dolphins get a first down.
When you're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down at the 40. To the ground. Durant's all over the ball carrier.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Second and 13. Easy catch there. No one near him. And it's Clay Matthews in on the play.
What a good job of the quarterback that time. He saw the defensive back inside the receiver, and he leads that receiver to the sideline on that corner route.
Back here to start quarter two. We are deadlocked right now in a game that has seen its fair share of defense.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to watch, isn't it? I love defenses when they come out and they just establish the line of scrimmage and beat the offense up. That's what we've seen so far, and I think it's going to continue.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
The Dolphins running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of 4 on the play. And that's good for only a yard or 2.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a third long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
The Dolphins take it from the 33. Makes the reception.
It's third and long. Nobody open down the field, so the quarterback does the only thing he can do, throw it short.
And he puts it through for 3. And they grab the upper hand thanks to that successful field goal.
Nothing like getting that field goal attempt and then making it. That's when you like the kicker on your team. That away, big guy. Come through in these moments and get his 3 points.
And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Lions bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
Breaks at the tackle. Taken down at the 27.
Coaches love it when there's a pass thrown and whoever catches that ball, if they can break a tackle, that's just some extra yards. And that's what you're looking for, and that's what it takes to be a winning football team.
The Lions from the 27. Hilton makes the play. Hilton's tackled right at the 42.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Rivers is 3 for 3 with that completion. Breaking huddle coming to the line at the 42. First down following the long play. Takes the snap. We're about midway, second quarter. Terrell Suggs in the quarterback space. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time, he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
Coming to the line at the 49. Launches it down the field. Makes the play. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
Well, we say it all the time. There's only so much a defense can do. And when it's a perfect throw and a perfect catch, way down the field and results in a touchdown, you just got to give the offense some credit.
And he'll start his return. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Dolphins put some points on the board on their previous possession. Although it was just a field goal, Phil, they'll be looking to add some more right here.
Oh, absolutely. I think they were disappointed in that last drive. You got it going. You think, here comes a touchdown, and it doesn't work, and you kick a field goal. So a little disappointed. That should give them some momentum to get tougher and make this happen and get a touchdown. Well, there's no doubt about it. This guy has a strong arm. That time he just sails the football way past the receiver deep down the field.
Second down and 10. Manziel's on the move. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game.
Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Well, we got a close game here right before half. Good job by the offense deciding to go into hurry-up offense. What you need here, as many plays as you can get and use up as little time as possible.
No time to waste. They hurry to the line.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver.
Stephen Paya gets to the quarterback.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
Manziel standing back in the shotgun ready for the snap. Golden Tate on the receiving end. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Good job by the offense here. Hustle up, get that football snap, conserve time, and most of all, conserve that timeout. Those are big down the stretch.
That's another reception, giving him 2. The Dolphins decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only 1. The Dolphins line up, split backfield. The Dolphins have it at the 34. They're setting up screen. And it's Eric Berry who brings him down. The Dolphins will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down. First and 10. Coming to the line at the 15-yard line. Second and 10. This has been a long drive so far. Neither offense able to pull away in a first half that saw 2 defenses matching each other step for step. Larry Ridley coming up next to break down this first half. Ross is going to test the coverage here. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Lions offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. Second down and 10. Looking at every option. Incomplete.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this first down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
The Lions have it at the 24. Blocked Watkins got the catch and the first.
Well, the defense, they give them a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
The Lions offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
The Lions have it at the 39. They want to keep feeding him the football.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's 3rd long, and even though their team is losing the game, you could get after the quarterback and hope you can find a way to force a turnover.
The Lions have to get to the 49 for a first. The Lions take it from the 38. Comes away with it. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Luke Wilson has the catch. Wilson's marked down after a gain of 4.
When you're winning a game in the second half and you go for it on 4th down and you come up short, I'm telling you what, if you lose this football game, there is going to be a lot of second guessing going on. That was a big gamble, and it didn't pay off.
Darwin gets to him for the sack.
That's an awesome job by the outside linebacker. Gets a sack on the quarterback, and nowadays you've got to do it all if you're an outside linebacker. You've got to be tough against the run, cover receivers down the field, and yes, plays like that get to the quarterback.
Just a quick drop back. And with no options, he goes ahead and throws it away.
When it's 3rd long on the offensive side, you have very few choices on how to pick up a first down. Call one of them and see if you get lucky and see if it works.
The Dolphins come to the line. First down marker at the 40. Running room. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
The Dolphins trying to catch the defense by surprise here on 3rd and long. They go with the run, and sometimes those runs on 3rd and long work, and you can pick up a first down. But that time the defense was ready. They tried it, and it didn't work.
Offense still on the field here on 4th down, and they'll need to pick up 4 for the first.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Graham's going to make the tackle.
The Dolphins, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Second down, even after the completion. The Dolphins at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Drop back. Shotgun formation. The Dolphins now move the chains.
Well, you can't play man-to-man, Jim, every single play. Every once in a while, you got to throw in the zone. That's what they did this past play. Hey, it was a good idea. It just didn't work.
1st and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. At the 22-yard line, here they come. 2nd and 10. Locked in on the touchdown, Miami. And the lead is theirs now, just before we reach the 4th quarter. What a huge touchdown that could prove to be.
Yeah, we're getting to that point of the game where you're starting to think and you involve the strategy. How do you want to approach things on the defensive side? Do you want to start calling plays on the offensive side that eats up the clock? Those things are in play now.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Lions take the field here. Their last possession ended with the very crazy decision of going for it on 4th down. from their own territory. An unusual decision, to say the least.
I don't know if it's unusual.
Atkins in his face and takes him down.
Well, we know one thing. If you're a defensive tackle, you got power. And it was on display that time. Wonderful job by the big fella, busting through there and getting the sack on the QB.
It's now second down. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
The final quarter begins with this snap.
Throws it toward the sideline, and what a catch.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Rivers has now completed 4 in a row. 3rd and short following the completion.
Phillip Rivers has it under center.
Quick drop back. Rivers going to try to scramble now. And after only 3 plays, that incompletion brings us to 4th down.
The Lions believe they can pick up the first in this short yardage situation and keep the offense on the field. The Lions will take the snap from the 30. Got a big lane.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Lions did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
Hilton's got it on a pass that had some heat.
Tackle's made.
That's reception number 4 for him.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion. Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
And here's the toss.
And he's in for the touchdown.
And they've taken charge of this game now. That touchdown giving them the lead here early in the 4th.
And what you're saying to the other team is, hey, now you have to come to us. You want to win, they have to force the issue. This puts a tremendous positive aspect for the defense going out there on the field. Hey, interesting decision. I think we're going to see more 2-point conversions in the league this year than ever before, because kicking an extra point from the 15-yard line, it's not a gimme anymore.
Ball is out. And he's brought to the ground.
What a lucky play that time by the return team. They fumble the football. Nobody's hustling, but somehow they find a way to recover their own fumble.
The Dolphins coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
Second down coming up. This is a time where the quarterback has to manage the clock, has to be very careful, trailing, needing points to get back into this one.
The Dolphins look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Gets about 4 yards that time. This will be second down.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. 2 minutes to go in the second half. First down, pressure on every snap now. This game is closing in on a finish, and the defense can make one play and basically end the game. The Dolphins get a first down. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Makes the reception. Woodson's all over that offense and brings him down.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
The Dolphins take it from the 38. And that's a gain of maybe 5. Phil, it's 3rd down. They are in 4-down territory, and the defense knows that.
Yeah, and you get a situation like this, Jim, on the defensive side, you need one of your pass rushers to come through and get on that quarterback.
The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. Crucial play here. 4th down on the way. The Dolphins turn the ball over on downs. Manziel's unable to come through on 4th down. And with that failed possession, they may wind up walking out of here today wondering what could have been.
They're going to be so disappointed because all year long in these type of situations, they have been very good. But that was just, it was not meant to be, and they couldn't come through with 4th down.
I am shocked they were unable to convert. The Lions from the 27. Flip to the outside. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Jim, that's just playing it by the book. You got the lead, and you want to keep the clock moving, so what do? You run the football. When you're in the huddle, as a quarterback in this type of situation, you just tell everybody 2 things. Stay in bounds and put 2 hands on the football.
That's Goldson making the stop.
Good job that time by the defense. They're down. It's in the 4th quarter. They are expecting the offense to run the football, and they stop it for a couple yards.
2nd down now. Phillip Rivers unloading the long pass. It was a close one. And at the final whistle, what a win for that one team.
It sure is. What a thrill to